It's been a few months since Sheffield had his accident. He felt sad and alone. If only I hadn't been so foolish to the trucks back on the mainland those years ago, he said miserably. James overheard his comment as he passed by with his goods train. He was wondering what he could have really meant. A fool, eh? Trucks can be trouble, but I'm going to find out about Sheffield's history with those dirty, troublesome things. As James was thinking about the possibilities, he met up with Shane at Wellsworth, who was in the Kindly Limited. As he shunted the trucks in the yards, he pulled alongside him. Shane, do you think that Sheffield tank engine ever done something wrong in the past?
I don't know, James. Do you have any idea?
Well, I overheard him this morning that he had been so foolish to the trucks on the mainland. I guess the possibility might be that he broke some of the trucks and they retaliate against him.
Breaking trucks? Such an incompetent engine. Why would the Fat Controller purchase such an engine? Yes, trucks can be troublesome, but they don't deserve to be pulled apart.
Well, Oliver did pull Scruffy apart once to teach him a lesson not to mess with him. But it was an accident, really. This Sheffield character must be different, retorted James. Both engines agreed that something must be done about Sheffield's past story, but neither of them knew the truth behind it. So when Shane returned to the big station, he told Gordon and Henry about Sheffield. Then Gordon told Stanley, and Stanley told Daisy. Soon every engine talked about Sheffield, but Diesel and Edward weren't buying it.
Has anyone asked them about it?
Not that I know of, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm off to Natford and I might talk to him there.
When he delivered his train to the harbour, the station master came to see him.
The Fat Controller would like to see you at the out-of-view siding. Diesel, I would like you to take Sheffield to Crovan's Gate. The men have done some minor repairs to him and need to check if any other parts are in need of replacement. Yes, sir, said Diesel.
As he coupled up to the austerity tank engine, they rolled away. As they rolled along the countryside, the two engines began chatting.
So I hear from the other engines that you have a history with the trucks.
Indeed. It all began when I was working at the steelworks over on the mainland, back when I was numbered 16.
Oh, what happened?
I have toppled down the bank, cab over wheels, with me telling the trucks to go past the danger sign. Steam leaked everywhere, and the owners found me useless with the cost of repairs. Thankfully, some preservationists came and gave me a new identity.
So how come you've been so rough with the trucks today?
Because they were the cause of my fate. They're troublesome things, you see. Those incompetent boxes on wheels.
Really? But you said you ordered the trucks to take you over the danger sign earlier. Look, I did the same kind of thing when I was like you years ago. When I first arrived here, I collected some wrong trucks. And then I asked the trucks to nickname the big engines such as Gordon, Henry, and James to blame Duck. The big engines blamed him until the Fat Controller found out it was me. I had respect on the first day and then lost it all and blamed it on the trucks. That is until my driver told me that Duck was teaching me a lesson for being a show-off.
The two engines were quiet until Diesel spoke up again.
So you didn't break any?
Sheffield was confused by Diesel's question. You mean the trucks? Well, never in my life I ever break them to pieces. How else are we to transport goods? Where did you hear such rubbish? Then Diesel told him about the speculation all the way to Crovan's Gate. That night at the sheds, The Fat Controller gathered most of his engines. I've heard from Diesel that one of you started a rumour about Sheffield. May I remind you all that speculation may lead to false confirmation. We can't judge something until we are proven factual evidence. So please, no more rumours. Yes, sir. A few days later, Sheffield had been repaired and sets to work on the Fat Controller's railway. He treats some trucks with respect now, and bumps the ones that misbehave as a dockyard shunter at Knapford Harbour. The other engines learn not to jump to conclusions about Sheffield's stories about trucks ever again, especially James and Shane, who regret spreading the rumour in the first place.